guys, it's Zach, and welcome to episode 2 of Let's Play Chrono. In the last episode, we started this game, and at first we didn't know who Serge was, or pretty much who Kid or Fargo were, or even who Lynx were that they were fighting. Mom, stop walking into me, damn it. There. Okay. So, anyway, and then we found out it was all a dream, and we talked to her mother, found out that there's some girl named Lena who's waiting for us, and we have no idea what time period we're in, or where we are, so why don't we go to explore a little. There's nothing in the house left to get, so you don't need to worry about that. But let's first talk to some people. Let's talk to you first. Hello, Serge. Beautiful day, isn't it? Sure feels great outside. Just being able to bask in the sun all day sure is a nice change. They say the rain cleanses one's spirit, but at our age, we've had enough cleansing. Cool. What do you say? I wonder if those soldiers are back at work digging that hole now that the rains have subsided. I don't know what they're up to, but it seems like soldiers are digging up all of Fossil Valley. I can't figure out what they're thinking. Why would they want to dig up a place like that? I have no idea. Let's see what you say. What do you say? Sergi, check out this sawfish. Sawfish? What the hell is a sawfish? It's like a... Oh, that thing. Okay. Awesome, ain't it? Poppy caught it down south by the El Nido Triangle. Nobody likes going down there, though. They all say it's creepy. But this sucker sure looks tasty. Okay, then. What do you say? Hey, yo, Serge, what do you think of this sawfish? I think it's totally radical, dude. Like, do you want to go surfing later? Like, okay, I'm not gonna talk in that voice. No, I'm not. Have you ever seen one this size? Ha! This has got to be from the legendary Dragon King Palace. I wonder what that place is. Wouldn't you agree, Serge? Okay, for here, you want to say you're probably right. Because you're going to get something that's pretty good to the story. And my phone is ringing! Fucking cell phone! Hold on. I got this. Hello? Yeah, no, I'm not busy. Oh, wait, no. I am busy. What? Yeah, I'm recording my LP. What do you think? Yeah, I'm not busy. I'm recording an LP, man. Shut up. What? I don't care if you got a date tonight, man. I honestly don't care. I'm recording an LP. Now I gotta go. Alright? Hey. Don't give me that tone. Come on. I'm recording an LP here. What more do you want from me? Hello? Hung up. Whatever. Anyway, yeah, you want to select You're Probably Right, and, yeah, that was awkward, wasn't it? Anyway, so like, you're probably right. You think so too? I knew it. I just knew it. It really is true. Then from here on out, happiness will be rolling into my life. Business will pick up, money will start pouring in, I'll be able to repair my roof, varnish? What the hell? Okay, my boat, buy a new sail, eat as much squid gut pasta as I want up in Termina. I guess. I don't know how you're really supposed to pronounce it. I mean, I would say Termina, but I've heard people say Termina. I don't know which it is. Personally, I think it's Termina, so I'm just gonna keep calling it Termina. But, I mean, say how you like it. To me, it's probably like tomato kind of thing. Anyway. Life is good. Yeah, right. Who am I kidding? That would definitely be too good to be true. But thanks anyway, Serge. Thanks for playing along. Here's a little something for you. Give it to a girl you like. Ooh. Serge received Komodo Dragon Scale without lifting a finger. I wish the legend was true, though. The Dragon King Palace. There aren't enough dreams out there lately. Anyway, okay, so we've got our first item, and if we press square, we're going to see our item list. And right now it's only the Komodo Scale Dragon, but later on in the game we're going to get some more items, and it will fill up quite nicely. Okay, real quick, if you press the start button, while most games you would see the like the menu or something, like, you know, be able to change your equips or whatever, like in Kingdom Hearts, you know, most RPGs. In this, it doesn't do that. Like you just saw, it just pauses the game, and you can switch your vibration controls off or on, I believe. Yep. So, if you want to know how to get into those controls, you press triangle, of all things, so it's just completely random. Here we can see our status, our elements, our equipment, our items. I forget what customize does, but then our save and load. And to save and load, if you're not in like a dungeon or anything, you have to save on the world map. You can't, it won't let us save, see? It will not save right here. So, anyway, let's go this way, because here we're finally going to meet that old man that I talked so much about in the last episode. And he's right here. Oh, Serge, how goes it? How would you like to join everyone for my lecture? Today's lecture is the fundamentals of attack and the art of elements. Sure, why not? Excellent, a true man you are. Well then, let's get on with it. So, now we're finally going to see the explanation for the battling system, the elements. Anyway, Serge's weapon is called a swallow, by the way. I didn't mention that in the last episode. Ho ho ho. Come on, Serge. Don't hold back. Okay, so, yeah, just gonna bash buttons. First, I mean, I don't understand why he would let you attack first. I mean, I didn't want to say anything, so that's why I just said button mash, but I don't get it. But anyway, first here's some basic advice on attacking. So listen up, Yon. You know that the three different attack levels, weak, strong, and fierce, each have differing accuracy or hit percentage values, don't you? And that's what was showing up. When you click on attack, you see 1, 2, and 3. Those 1 was your weakness, and it has the highest accuracy. Strong is your second strongest, and has a little bit lower accuracy than weak. And your fierce attack is your strongest attack, but has a but is the lowest in accuracy. Every time you hit your opponent, each of these values increases to make it easier for your next attack to hit its mark. A good strategy is to start with weak blows, which have the highest chance of succeeding, and then build up to the strongest and fierce blows. Which is generally yes, but sometimes you can get away with starting out with a couple fierce attacks and then going into a weak. So rather than attacking willy-nilly, you should aim to build up your hit percentage. If your fierce attacks don't hit home, you're just wasting your energy. Exactly why Serge was missing in the first episode a lot. Weak, and then strong, and then fierce. Okay, so we're gonna go weak, strong, and fierce. Oh, and then we have one more to finish off, right? Oh ho ho, you're not even close. Don't be trusting in your hit percentage too much there, boy. As long as it's not 100%, you still run the risk of missing continuously, don't you? Sometimes it pays to muster up the courage to use strong and fierce attacks straight from the start, too. Like I was saying, what I usually like to do is start off with a fierce. 2 fierces, and then followed up with a weak. Next, let's check out the use of elements. When you use an element, the color of that element's attribute remains on the battlefield in the form of the field effect, which you'll see in the upper left. Each time you consecutively use the same colored elements, the effectiveness of that colored element group increases. Here, I'll show you. Let's fill up all the field effect attributes with the color blue. Try using the blue element after me. Okay, so he used what's called turn blue, and I'll get into that later. The only blue-based element we have is cure, so let's heal ourselves, I guess. Or cure ourselves. They always have the weirdest terminology. Hey there, hurry up and turn all the field effect attributes blue for crying out loud. Don't you know how to use them? Elements or something, youngin'? If that's the case, then listen up, boy. It takes some explaining. First, you've got to choose attack to do some physical damage to your opponent in order to get started. Weak, strong, and inferior. Attacks each add 1, 2, or 3 hit points to your element power level, which is those blinking lights above the health bar they always keep saying. Your current level is the number that appears above the LV symbol under your name there, son. Like I just said. Oh, I nearly forgot to tell you, you won't accumulate any powers unless you actually succeed in hitting your opponents. So be careful, you can't afford to miss. Discharging this accumulated power is what using elements is all about. Once you've built up some power, you will be able to choose the element option from the battle menu. When you select the element option, gray colored rectangle plates appear on the screen, don't they? Those plates are the elements you currently have allocated. So, why don't you try using one of those blue elements you have there, boy? Relax, they won't disappear when you use them. You just won't be able to use them again for the rest of this battle, that's all. Exactly. Like what I said in the last episode, for just a brief moment. Once you enter another battle, you'll be able to use them again, so don't hold back now. But even though I say this, I still have to stress that you've got to consider the appropriate time to use your elements. Otherwise, you'll never be able to beat some of the harder enemies you're bound to meet. You've got to form the proper strategy, boy. Oh, but wait, I'm forgetting something important. It must be my old age. There are some elements that disappear in a puff of smoke each time you use them. The element tablet is just one example. These are called consumable elements, and they have the symbol 1 in front of their names. These don't regenerate after each battle. However, the benefit of such consumable elements is that you can allocate to 5 of these into the same element grid space. Doing so allows you to use several of them in the same battle, unlike basic elements, which normally can only be used once in any one battle. This is why consumable elements also have a number such as ×5 after their names. That's the number you currently hold in that grid position. This number will decrease as the elements are used up for good. However, after each battle, you can restock more for use next time. Anyway, enough about that. More about actually using elements. I'm sure you'll notice that each time you use an element, your element power level, as shown by the LV number, will go down. It's just simple subtraction, really. For instance, say you're currently at level 3 and you decide to use a tablet element allocated at the level 1 in your element grid. In this case, 3 minus 1 leaves 2, so your current element power level will now be changed to level 2. You can use elements anytime, so long as your stamina value is above 1.0. So in this case, you'll still be able to use elements with a power level of up to level 2, right after using the tablet element. Did you get the gist of that, Sonny? Now do you see the importance of developing good battle tactics? You could build up a little power, then use an element, build up a little more power, then use another element. Repeating this over and over, that's okay. Or you can build up your element power to its maximum level and unleash a barrage of elements one after another. That's no problem either. Whatever the strategy you think will work to defeat each of these enemies you come across, it's up to you. Whew. There are hordes of monsters out there that will never be able to defeat that you'll never be able to defeat by physical attacks alone. You're going to need to master elements to get by, boy. Well, sorry for that long lecture there, Sonny. My explanation about elements is officially over. Why don't you try using one now? And we will probably in the next episode, because we're out of time, actually. Thanks for joining me in this part. In the next part, we'll do some more cool things. See you guys then.